Hello everyone and welcome to RZW Altercation in August. What a night we have prepared for you here tonight, everybody. As always, I'm Cedric Johns here with Tommy Tritone Tannenbaum. How you doing, Tommy?
I am doing great, Cedric. This is shaping up to be a really exciting night, and I am looking forward to some of these fights.
Oh, absolutely. We have such a night for you tonight. We have both the Crime Partnership and the RZW Championship being defended. We have, of course, my match against Matt. You will go down. And not only that, we have a challenge laid down from Abraham E. Heimstein to the Firing Squad.
Ooh, exciting.
And the ultimate grudge match.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. But
You viewers are in for a treat.
absolutely, but why not let's get right into the action here tonight at the Altercation in August. First off, we have Lucas challenging Isaac for Galactic's Crime Partnership. What a match this should be.
Will that
Take
belt
you
change
live.
hands?
Who knows? Oh, and there he is, Lucas. I believe this is only his third match here in RZW.
Oh, that sounds
his
accurate.
fourth match here in RZW.
He hasn't fought much, but he's been a strong contender when he has.
Oh, absolutely. Coming out not just the winner, but showing a very strong showing in the very first match between the four for the inaugural Crime Partner. Speaking of the Crime Partner, here he is with those lo-fi hip-hop beats to wrestle to. Isaac, the Crime Partner champion.
His tight-fitting but extra stretchy wrestling jorts.
Absolutely. Custom made.
Custom made is right. He looks ready to go.
And these two squaring up here tonight. And the match begins. Ooh, an early kick by Isaac. Ooh, Lucas hammer throw into the ropes and a chop. And a big overhand punch. Lucas coming out dominant early here tonight. Ooh, but Isaac getting Lucas down to the ground.
Lucas with the strong offense, getting Isaac up against the ropes, and Isaac almost claims center ring back. But
Absolutely. Lucas has
Here he
claimed
is.
that it's his time now. And he's here to show it tonight. Ooh, big
Oh.
vertical suplex.
strong opening so far from Lucas.
Absolutely. Clubbing blow to the back and a stomp. Lucas clearly planning to leave nothing in the ring tonight. Kick to the face as Isaac went for some sort of leg maneuver. With a lock-up overhand punch. Big elbow to the face. But Isaac, big knee, takes Lucas down. Goes for a kick, dodges Lucas's kick. Big knee to the back. Oh! Lucas coming out with that swinging neck breaker, though.
Oh, boot to the chest.
Absolutely. Lucas has come out here to show that he's not fooling around anymore.
Looks like he came out to establish control of the situation, and he's been maintaining it most of the time so far.
This is, of course, Lucas's first official challenge for the Crime Partnership. He did
is
at one
true.
point steal it from Matt, and Matt fought him to get it back. But Lucas has never officially challenged, nor officially been the Crime Partner.
That's correct.
Oh, Luke's going for a pin already. One. Isaac,
As
of
you
course,
expect from something so early.
Isaac, of course, being the one to finally dethrone Matt 2 weeks ago, and then defending his championship against TJ in what he called a warm-up match last week.
This is accurate.
Oh, and Isaac
Oh.
going out for that figure 4 leg lock.
Lucas may be coming out with a strong and aggressive offense, but Isaac's not going to go down that easy.
No, absolutely. I think Isaac
He's
might be
certainly
hoping.
fighting back.
I think Isaac might be hoping that by taking out the legs with that figure 4 leg lock, Lucas won't be able to get up to hit that super kick.
Oh, really? That does make sense.
It shows you the ring psychology of Isaac here. Lucas off the ropes, big running elbow. Ooh, looked like Isaac might have gotten out of the way of that. Sidewalk slam from Isaac. Back into that figure 4 leg lock. I think he's trying to take off Lucas's vertical base. Big chop from Lucas and a kick from Isaac. The lockup. Big vertical suplex. Lucas throwing Isaac outside the ring.
And the count begins.
The championship cannot change hands on a count out, so it's not in Lucas's interest to let Isaac stay out there until the ref counts 20. Up to the top rope.
Correct.
Diving elbow drop.
Oh.
that move a staple of the 4044. That Boston Crab.
Ooh.
Big slam from Isaac. Back
And
into
another
that
leg
leg
lock.
lock.
He certainly does seem to be targeting the legs this time.
Absolutely. Into the ropes. Big back elbow. Stomp. Back into that leg lock.
Ooh, elbow from Isaac off the ropes, and another elbow.
Absolutely. What a showing from these two here tonight. Big elbow. Dodge the kick. Not quite sure what happened there.
Oh!
Isaac getting Lucas up onto that top rope. Superplex! Both men on the ground. Lucas the first one back up, and he's staggered. And a big lariat from Isaac to the back of the head. Oh! But there's Lucas with that super kick. Isaac rolling on the ground.
Brutal.
Lucas for the big
1, 2, 3! And the championship, the Crime Partnership changes
Lucas
hands.
dethroning Isaac with that deadly super kick.
Ooh!
He said he was coming here to kick Isaac square in the jaw and take that belt, and he did exactly what he came here to do.
He did exactly that.
What a match here tonight. Lucas defeating Isaac to become Galactic's new crime partner.
Isaac dethroned early in the match.
Absolutely.
With Lucas using that finisher to great effect.
Lucas coming out swinging and did not let up. What a match here tonight.
What a match indeed. Although the one we've got coming up next is nothing to sneeze at either.
Absolutely. Abraham Yekheimstein. The Enigma? We're not really sure.
He's certainly an enigma.
He's certainly something.
Yeah, he may be part spider, just with the limb length to body size ratio.
Yeah, we're really not sure what, but Abraham Yekheimstein has laid down a challenge to the firing squad. He claims to have some sort of team to back him up. Who knows? Abraham Yekheimstein, since debuting at the 4044 Festival of Fisticuffs last month, Abraham Yekheimstein has not seemed to make any friends here in RZW. Who knows?
But then again, as you said, an enigma. He may have friends in unusual places.
Absolutely. Who knows who Abraham Yekheimstein could bring with him tonight? But let's find out as we take you down to the ring for this, our second match of the evening. There they are. Seems
4044.
Isaac, Matt, and Lucas of the firing squad.
Firing squad. You're right. That's the firing squad. You can
Isaac,
tell
Matt,
because they're wearing old-timey gangster suits.
Seems Isaac, Lucas, and Matt will be representing the firing squad tonight.
TJ of the firing squad, of course, having had a few matches recently.
Of course.
Understandable that he would
And
sit this one out.
that
Wait a
pink
moment.
suit and that bleached Hawaiian
Whoa.
shirt. Abraham Yekheimstein getting the band back together with Matt and Pool Rudd.
It is indeed the Wedding Crashers gang.
The Wedding Crashers appearing for the first time tonight in RZW. Pool, Matt, and Abraham Yekheimstein reuniting to bring a pig to this wrestling match. Hopefully not.
Boy.
Matt up to the top turn.
Oh.
Matt asking for something.
Oh,
that's-
Matt. Yep, Matt
that-
showing off to the crowd in true iconic Matt fashion.
That checks out for Matt. Abraham and Matt will be starting in the ring.
Oh, Abraham off to a strong start with those long limbs.
Absolutely. Big overhand fist. Chop from Abraham. Abraham, of course, known for that Molotov haymaker. But,
Abraham with that strong offense out of the gate as well.
yeah, that very strong clothesline. That Molotov haymaker. But also technically a punch. Matt with his technically still a punch finisher. Oh, Abraham dodging
strong
out of the
huge
way.
twists.
Lucas into the turnbuckle. I believe that's
Ooh.
Lucas. Oh, Yes, that is Lucas.
Yes, that is Lucas. Matt tapped him in for support over in the other corner.
In the very similar clothes, it can be hard to tell the two members of the firing squad with long hair and facial hair apart. Cool Rudd in the ring now, representing his pink suit.
That's right.
Ropes.
I wonder
Who's tagging in Isaac.
I wonder if the firing squad were to pants him, what color would be under there?
I'm
How
not
many
sure.
more pairs of pants?
How many quick changes is Cool Rudd prepared for today? And did he bring any of his decks of cards to show off with?
Good question.
Or, if he just has all those under a suit, how much padding would that be? Could provide quite an
good
ample
point.
defense here in a wrestling match.
Is it possible that he hasn't brought any of that? As it would be
Possibly.
illegal under the
Possibly.
under
Oh, Matt tagging in, putting
body
Isaac in
armor.
a sleeper hold. Cool Rudd and Matt now in the ring facing off with Isaac. Cool Rudd getting out of the ring. It's now Matt versus Isaac. Ooh, that chin lock. Looks like Isaac's going for a tag. Gets Matt back in. Looks like we might have a Matt on Matt scenario here tonight.
Ooh. In the interests of clarity and semantics, I think at this point I will begin referring to Matt as Might to differentiate him from Matt of the firing squad.
Well, that is how it's spelled.
That is, in fact, how it is technically how that letter sequence should be pronounced. Ooh.
Ooh, Mike throwing Matt into the corner. Tagging in Abraham Keinstein.
Abraham and Might teaming up on him, but Matt with a quick double kick to hold them both off. It's now a 2-on-2, Isaac and Matt versus Abraham and Might. It would seem that Might has left the ring, and as has Matt.
I believe when they're not in the ring, I think we can just call them both Matt. When they're not both in the ring.
Oh, of course. Now that they've left.
It's Abraham Keinstein dragging Isaac to the center of the ring. Series of fists from Isaac, knocking down Abraham Keinstein, and Lucas is back in. It's Abraham Keinstein facing off. Some sort of kick to the gut, or punch to the gut there, it seems.
Yeah.
Going up the top rope and thinking better of it. Abraham back on his feet.
Now back in the corner, and Abraham with that back elbow. A move he
Rudd
seems to
tagged in.
favor. Ooh,
Just breaking
double
up the
kick from
tag team
Lucas.
offense, but Cool Rudd and Abraham went for there. These two squaring off. Exchanging blows. Both down. Cool Rudd back on his feet. Right, he's back on his feet for a series of punches and chops. Double axe handle from the back. Tags in Matt. Rudd catches himself.
Ganging up on Cool.
Oh, but Cool throwing
Ooh.
Lucas in the turnbuckle, but being greeted by a barrage of fists from Matt.
Buying himself some space, but the distraction cost him.
Off the ropes.
Ooh!
Big clothesline from Matt to Cool Rudd. Big double axe handle, clubbing the back of Cool Rudd.
Returning that same move onto Pool.
Absolutely. Knee to the gut. Cool tags in Might. Matt and Might exchanging blows now. Cool might want to get in the middle of it.
Ooh,
Matt going
one,
for a pin. One,
two.
Only two. Vertical suplex Might to Matt. Match now
Ooh.
going past 10 minutes.
See Might attempting that double axe handle himself, but back elbow from Matt prevents it.
Might breaking up a tag team offense in the firing squad now.
Might seems to favor well in those double team matches.
It seems so. Double axe handle.
His extra height on the floor helps him force them to keep their distance.
Absolutely. And of course, after that stunt you pulled on the turnbuckle during their entrance, I'm sure Matt Might not feeling very much right now.
I'm sure his balance is just a little bit off, so keeping that kind of
Throwing
space is probably
Isaac
important.
into the firing squad's turnbuckle. Tagging in Abraham Isaac not going to the tag. He wasn't cornered. Run into Isaac. Abraham bouncing off the corner. Flurry of elbows to throw off Isaac. Bringing him to the center of the ring. Sidewalk slam. Spin vertical suplex, throwing Abraham McKenzie out of the ring, and the firing squad descends.
All 6 have entered into combat at this point.
Mayhem.
Oh, 4 of them outside. We have Matt and Lucas against Mike and Abraham.
I'm not even
on
sure
the
who
outside.
the legal men are right now.
Isaac versus Poole on the inside, and the count is quickly approaching 20.
Seems that the legal men back in. I believe Isaac and Abraham are
Okay.
still the legal men. Isaac just tagged in Lucas.
Yes. Matt never entered the ring, but it seems he was never the legal man.
Ooh, tag team offense.
Oh!
Isaac throwing Matt into Abraham.
That's Lucas.
Sorry, throwing Lucas into Abraham. Forgive me. In all this chaos, I'm getting a little confused.
The match was truly chaotic, but exciting.
Absolutely.
Right there.
Big headbutt from Lucas.
Ooh, Abraham.
Ooh! Straight jacket suplex from Abraham there. Ooh, drop to hold Lucas to Poole Rudd. Drops him to the ground and stomps in the back.
Crowd.
Bad elbow. Belly
Ooh.
belly slam Isaac to Poole Rudd. Tagging in Isaac. Sorry, did I say Isaac? I meant Lucas. Oh, and there we see it, the assisted power bomb. Lucas up to the top rope. Big splash. Isaac up to the top rope now. Thinks better of it. Tagging in Mike. Ooh.
Matt and Poole going for that. Oh, double knee.
Brutal. Ooh. Matt with that back cutter. Nice belly slam. Puts Matt in the chin lock.
5 of the fighters have entered the ring. Matt stepped in, but seemed to think better of it. Stepped back
overhead
out.
Stunner from Matt to Isaac there. Ooh, Isaac couldn't quite get Matt up. Matt with the suplex. Off the ropes. Big clothesline.
Tagging in Matt.
Fight again. Showing he does not fear the Fire Squad's tag team offense.
That extra height lets him kick them back whenever they try to double up on him.
Double
Ooh.
rear move. Big backdrop suplex assisted.
Mike now out of the ring.
Oh,
Matt versus
Poole
Poole.
Rudd. We'll talk later.
Ooh.
Matt on the ground and Poole Rudd going for the pin.
1, 2.
Oh, Lucas
all
breaking
6
up
in the
Poole
ring.
Rudd's pin.
Lucas versus Abraham, Matt versus Poole, and Mike versus Isaac
Oh.
is what it looks like. Oh!
Matt just hit that deadly go round on Abraham. There we
See,
saw-
Matt versus
Oh,
Poole, still the legal men.
Abraham holding Matt in.
Oh, all
Tagging in
3
Mike.
on Matt. Matt breaking free from Abraham and then facing off against Mike.
Matt trading blows. Matt with that
Ooh.
spinning forearm. We saw there Poole Rudd hit the We'll Talk Later, but it couldn't quite get him through. Firing Squad getting in the ring and breaking up that pin.
Just joining. Mike once again buying space. Ooh, but a slap.
Looked like Mike might have been going for some sort of low blow there. Lucas broke it up. Big running lariat from Lucas. Belly belly slam from Matt. This match now approaching 20 minutes. Big backdrop suplex. Right off the ropes. Big lariat from Lucas. Ooh. Sort of swinging neck breaker there from Lucas.
Ooh.
Into the pin.
1, 2.
Poole Rudd returns the favor. Lucas broke up his
All
pin.
6
He breaks
fighters
up Lucas's. This is pandemonium in the ring right now. Poole Rudd and Abraham back to the outside. Mike tags in Poole Rudd. Double team offense. Ooh. These two with their own assisted power bomb now.
Mike flipping off the crowd.
Crowd. Poole Rudd and Lucas exchanging blows. Lucas, discus forearm. Matt. Barrage of fists from Matt to Cool Rudd.
Ooh. Slam from Matt.
Ooh,
Oh,
roll up.
1, 2.
Oh, got broken up.
All 6 fighters once again in the ring. Seems all of these teammates are quick to jump to one another's defense.
Seems so. Cool Rudd with stunner to Matt. Going for a pin. I think that's too close to the ropes.
And all 6 in the ring again.
Break it up.
Only as long as it takes for a pin to break up.
Oh, Matt though,
Oh!
technically still a punch.
Technically still a punch.
Not going for the pin though.
Oh. Pool calls in Might. And Matt calls in Lucas. It's a 2-on-2 now.
Big vertical suplex from Matt. And a DDT
Ooh.
from Might. Might and Lucas are currently the legal men.
That's correct.
Rush fist from Lucas. Ooh! Massive headbutt from Might there. Tagging in Abraham and Geimstein.
Lucas.
Matt in the corner. Just a series of kicks to the midsection. Big overhead fist to Abraham. Oh!
Oh!
And there it is, some flippy shit from Lucas.
Some slippy shit indeed. Oh!
That's the top
Lucas
rope
off the
elbow.
ropes.
There's
Isaac following up.
Lucas back
Lucas
up top,
again.
another elbow.
Isaac again.
Oh, Abraham got up. Isaac's
Real circus of elbows there.
Abraham, jackknife powerbomb.
Oh, Matt holding
grabs
Abraham.
though, giving Isaac time to get back up. That gave Isaac all the time he needed to catch his breath and hit that vertical suplex on Abraham.
Isaac powering up.
Abraham with that quick punch to the gut though, throws Isaac off his rhythm. Exit Cool Rudd. Oh, and there it is again, that double
Ooh.
knee attack.
Ooh.
Right to the face of Isaac and then an elbow.
Isaac and Pool grappling. Isaac on the top rope.
Diving elbow. Both on the ground.
He's entering to help Isaac, but
Oh!
Oh.
Cool Rudd again! We'll talk later.
oh, a second finisher from Pool Rudd tonight.
One.
Oh,
Too close to
over
the
again.
firing squad. The Wedding Crashers couldn't get there in time to help him. Oh, Pool Rudd going for it
Oh.
again! We'll talk later.
Third time.
Going for
He
the
is
pin
indeed
again. One,
interested in talking
two.
later. Once again, that pin does not stick.
Not. Rudd with the knee. Tags in Matt. Oh, but Lucas
Oh.
with some flippy shit. Some flippy shit to Pool Rudd, but Pool Rudd, not the legal man. Tags in Isaac. Matt with that swinging neck breaker.
One.
Two.
Oh,
Firing
and
Squad
Mike is
broken
down.
up. Firing Squad currently standing
Matt and
dominant in the
Abraham
ring.
both on the brand.
Oh,
Oh,
Isaac horribly missing that elbow.
really? It almost seemed like he was aiming at Matt.
Oh!
Oh.
Roll up! Ah,
Mm-mm.
too close to the ropes. Oh, but there's that assisted power bomb. Matt
Oh.
Lucas on Paul Rudd. It's our Pool Rudd. Roger fist, Isaac to Pool Rudd. Grabs Mike, throws him into the ropes. Big boot. Tags in Lucas. Tags in Abraham Geimstein. Ooh! Off the rope, slice of bread. With
Oh,
the roll up. One,
two.
Cool Rudd breaking up the pin.
Too close to the Wedding Crashers.
A marathon of a match this
Oh.
has been. Oh, Isaac with trust no one there
Ooh.
on Cool Rudd.
Lucas versus
Gein-
Abraham.
Sorry, it's Lucas versus Abraham Geimstein trading in the ring there. mistakes I make, dear viewers. I have to admit I am a little nervous for my match, which is up next after this.
Understandable. Matt is not a forgiving competitor.
He is not. See, of course, the steel cage hanging above the ring, which will be lowered after we enter tonight. That picks up Lucas.
Ooh.
Gruesome knee. Tags in Isaac.
Oh, Matt
again,
kicking them
though.
off.
There will be. Oh!
Ooh.
Matt knocked himself on the ropes, though.
That's go-to for a reason, but it would seem those beers are starting to catch up with him.
Isaac throwing Matt outside the ring. Abraham Einstein, jackknife powerbomb. And Cool Rudd picking up Isaac. Seems to be thinking of something. Abraham with the clothesline. Cool Rudd off the ropes. Ooh, didn't quite see what happened there.
Ooh. Some brutal 2-on-1s, though.
Absolutely. Ooh, looked like Abraham might have been going for the Molotov haymaker there.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Isaac picking up Matt, slamming him on the ground. One.
Oh, 1, 2.
Only two. Broke up that pin.
They were
Backdrop
closer to
suplex,
the
Lucas
firing
Abraham.
squad corner this time, but
Lucas with some flippy
Oh.
shit on Cool Rudd. Oh, Matt
Ooh.
raking the face of Isaac. Firing squad and the Wedding Crashers pulling it. Ooh, big tackle from Matt. Discus clothesline from Isaac, both on the ground. Both the Firing Squad and the Wedding Crashers giving their opponents everything they have, but failing to target the legal men. Quite a bit of time. Big stunner for Cool Rudd. Marathon match this has been. Lucas on the ropes. Big clothesline to Cool Rudd. Sidewalk slam for Cool Rudd. Lucas with some
Ooh.
flippy shit.
I believe that's the 4th one he's hit so
I
far.
believe so. In for
1.
One.
Too close to the Wedding Crashers.
Gotta get your opponent into your corner before you try to get that pin.
Ooh, a
Low
dirty
blow
shot
from Matt.
from Matt.
Lucas.
Might, we should clarify.
Might, yes.
Lucas tagging in Isaac. Cool Rudd backing off. Tag in Matt.
Assist powerbomb.
Ooh.
Isaac up the top rope.
Oh.
Missing
Looks
that
like
splash
aiming
on
for
Cool Rudd,
Mike.
though.
Ooh. Isaac on the top rope again.
Diving elbow to Mike.
Successfully aimed elbow at Matt.
What a trios match we've had here tonight. Absolute marathon. Matt with
Really
that back
exciting
stomach.
fight. But what a long one.
One.
1, 2. Once again, too close to the opponent's corner.
Again, this match now reaching nearly 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Back stunner to Isaac. Right in the Wedding Crashers corner too, but he was not
Wasn't
up
ready
and
to
able
follow that
capitalize
up.
on that pin.
Oh, Isaac off
Elbow.
the top rope.
Mike is down. Oh, Mike's back up now, tagging in
Taking
Cool
Cool.
Rudd.
Isaac tagging in Matt.
Assisted powerbomb. Isaac
Oh.
and Matt to Mike. Matt picking up Mike.
Oh.
Running back up with a Cool Rudd in the corner.
It really would have been an opportune time to
Would
go
have
for
been
the
a very
pin.
good time to go for the pin.
Oh, maybe here? Nope.
But it seems
Dragging
that-
him up again.
It seems that Matt just wants to cause damage.
Matt apparently having no interest in ending this match anytime soon.
I don't know what we expected since Matt and Lucas. Oh,
Oh.
couldn't get Matt up for Real Talk later.
Oh.
Oh, pin!
1, 2, 3! And there you have it.
Cool Rudd went for another We'll Talk later, but could not get Matt up. And Matt countering it into a pin right in the firing squad's corner. Wedding Crashers not able to get over for the kick out. The firing squad defeating the Wedding Crashers in their debut match here at the Altercation in August. What a match here tonight. And speaking of matches, I'm gonna take as long as I can for setting up this next one.
Yeah, how you...
I'm not gonna lie.
Let's just talk. How you feeling about this match tonight, Cedric?
I'm definitely a little nervous here tonight, Tommy.
Understandable.
I've faced Matt before, and you know, we're gonna do it again, and I've got a good feeling about this tonight.
Understandable that you're a little nervous. It seems Matt is definitely out for blood, especially after
last
that finisher
week.
on you.
Gotta say, I'm still reeling a little bit from that.
Well, you won last time, so
I did win last time.
March in there with that confidence and do whatever you did that worked.
Absolutely. We will take you now to this match. As all.
The crowd, of course,
Get up.
commonly on your side. You've got this, Cedric. All right, and there we have it. The match has begun. Cedric off to some strong offense there, throwing Matt against the ropes. Oh, whatever that's called. Ooh, but Matt. Oh, and a stomp onto Cedric's back. Cedric bringing Matt down with a knee as well. Oh, I believe that one's called a snapmare. Matt delivering a snapmare to Lucas. Yep, Matt definitely out for... Oh, wow. Matt definitely out for blood tonight. It would seem he only intends to win this match by knockout. And Matt with the vertical suplex. Oh, and again, Matt. Matt holding the strong offense here. Oh, and a dirty shot from Matt. Really just maintaining the control of the flow of this match, not letting Cedric get a blow in edgewise. Ooh, and another snapmare from Matt, dragging Cedric to center ring, and a dropped elbow to the face. Oh boy, both of them off the ropes, but really no contest when they meet. Oh, and there you are, Cedric with that camel clutch. Finally getting in some offense himself. Ooh, bringing Matt to the mat, but not able to keep him there. And Matt with the headbutt. Ooh, and then that chin lock. Oh, he is not letting up. Ooh, but Cedric puts Matt on the ground. And there you are, the Boston Crab. Ooh, Lucas returning some strong offense finally. And a snapmare. Elbow to the face from Cedric. Ooh, that chin lock from Matt. Ooh, and a knee to the face from Matt. Honestly, these two competitors are fighting so viciously. I'm betting this match just comes down to whoever delivers their finisher first. Ooh. And the pin. 1, 2, 3! And Matt wins by pin. He defeats Cedric, flipping off the crowd. Proud of his victory. Alright, and there you have it, folks. There you have that. The end of Matt and Cedric's match. Matt did obtain a victory, however, not by knockout like he threatened. Quite an interesting match. And next up, we have a very exciting grudge match. Perhaps the greatest grudge match of all time. You folks are going to be looking forward to this. So, as I'm sure you all know, we at this point have more than a few. At this point, we have more than a few variations on the name TJ in this league. We in fact have 2 TJs, one belonging to the firing squad and one belonging to the 4044. And then we have a Tej and a 3J. So, real exciting match. You know, Cedric does not approve of me calling it this, but seeing as he's preoccupied with defeat right now, I'll tell you what we've been calling it back here, the J-Off. That's right, folks. Get excited, because we have a very exciting J-Off competition coming up here for you now. Alright, coming up here for you in a minute. As soon as I'm sorry, I'm getting word that there's some delays. It seems with getting all 4 of those out there, it's a little bit slower than they expected, so. All right. Okay, and we should be all good. Taking you over to the match now. And there you have it. Tej versus TJ starting in the ring. Yeah. This is, of course, TJ of the 4044 versus Tej of Fallout fame. TJ with a strong opening, but Tej not going down that easy, and a kick to the groin from Tej. Oh, and Tej. Oh, and another kick to the groin from Tej. He is not fighting clean. Oh, Tej throwing TJ to the ground. Oh, TJ returning that with a snapmare. Oh, and a vertical suplex from TJ. Oh, and some kind of brutal arm hold. Not an armbar, though. I know what those are. And TJ off the top ropes. Oh! And Tej with... I can't... That is not his finisher. Oh! And we have 3J entering the match. Alright. Oh, and 3J starting out strong against TJ with the Boston Crab. 3J dragging TJ to the center ring. Oh! Several brutal kicks in the corner from 3J. 3J delivering a series of punches to TJ. And, oh! Off the top rope with that splash, but it was too close to the ropes for a pin.
Hey, don't worry, Tommy. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Oh!
Let me get this.
Oh! Look who we have here, folks.
We have an expert in the booth here to provide my champion insight.
It would appear we have Lucas has joined us to commentate.
Yep. Your partner's a little indisposed right now, so I'm gonna do his job.
He was beaten pretty quickly after a long, brutal offense. I'd understand if he wants to take the night off.
See what I did there? Absolutely.
I saw what you did there, Lucas.
Look, we've got the J-Off right now. Oh, and there's TJ of the firing squad.
It's not officially called the J-Off. It's just the ultimate grudge match.
I can make it official.
All right. Okay, Lucas.
God. What? This is everyone, right?
What?
This is everyone in the match, right?
No, this is just 3 of the members of the match. We have the 2 TJs. Tej was already sent out.
Right. So
everyone remaining.
Everyone has entered the match, right?
Why are you doing those air quotes, Lucas? This is.
Let's just say.
These are the other J's in the Rob Zone Wrestling League.
Don't worry, I know a guy.
Okay, well, these are the remaining J's in the Rob Zone Wrestling League, Lucas.
Oh, don't.
So
you sure
this is
think
who we
that,
have. I know that. I am, as the announcer, I'm kept extremely up to date
Hey.
on all of the.
Hey, who sponsors this league?
Yes, I'm kept extremely up to date as an announcer on the roster for all of these matches, so I do in fact know who is in each of them.
Oh,
and these are the 3 remaining competitors: the 2 TJs and 3J.
Well, we'll see
Johnson.
when 3 minutes passes. Let's just say,
All right.
I know a guy in Chosen One.
Yeah,
Chosen
Lucas,
One.
there is. I assure you that there are no other J's involved in the Ultimate Grudge Match. Oh,
that
and what's
so?
this, viewers? A surprise entrant, Tej Tyra.
Like I said, the Chosen One is here in RZW.
What an exciting surprise for our viewers. You know, a really interesting new competitor entering the field here. Very fun surprise for all of the viewers to enjoy. So, what does your expert championship insight give us on this match?
Well, I mean, Tej Tyra is the Chosen One. I scouted Tej Tyra myself. I brought Tej Tyra to RZW.
Oh, did you now?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, I cracked myself up.
I really appreciate it. Stop doing these under the desk elbows, Lucas.
Oh, looks like Tej Tyra there. With a dragon suplex. Almost getting the pin on TJ's firing squad. Gonna do your job? Call the match?
Apologize. I've been. I was a little distracted. I didn't expect to have a partner suddenly in here. You know, if you want to be in the booth, you can help call the match as well.
I certainly can.
Considering that is the job of the folks in the booth.
3J there with a elbow to the face of TJ.
And TJ with
TJ with a
on the
pile
ropes.
driver to Tej Tyra off the top rope.
Oh,
Look
and
at
a
that.
figure 4 leg lock there.
Yes, it is.
Meanwhile, 3J with some previously strong offense against the firing squad's TJ. Oh, and there it is again.
DDT. 3J to TJ. Ooh, massive. Spine buster. Tej Tyra to TJ. And that German
Honestly.
suplex into the perfect bridge.
Ooh, 1, 2. Honestly, with all of these J's in this match, it might be easier if we just started calling moves.
That could be.
And the general. Oh, 3J with the kendo stick.
I thought we were just calling moves.
Well, I had to announce that someone had a kendo stick.
We've got a kendo stick in the match now.
Ooh. TJ throws the other TJ out of the ring.
TJ with a pin to 3J. Tej Tyra breaking it up. Tej Tyra, the Chosen One.
Tej Tyra, the chosen one. According to our very own expert analyst, Lucas, Tej Tyra will be the victor here tonight.
Well, of course he will. Let me just say, when he pulls out the machete kick, no one's getting out. DDT to Tej Tyra.
TJ off the top ropes misses wildly.
Assistant powerbomb. Look, these people know how much of a threat my Chosen One is. They're working together to take him out, but it will not succeed.
Pin attempt from TJ, but too close to the ropes. And Tej Tyra off the ropes.
Senton Atomica. Tej Tyra there.
Oh! Several headbutts to the abdomen from 3J there. And TJ off the ropes onto Teach Tyra. This seems to have broken up into kind of two separate 1v1s here.
Seems so. Massive power slam Teach Tyra.
Teach Tyra off the ropes.
There's that senton atomico again. He's going back up.
And again, another one. Meanwhile, on the blue corner, TJ off the ropes for a splash onto 3J.
TJ with the sleeper hold on 3J. 3J.
TJ up on the bottom. Oh, and a splash onto Teach Tyra.
Honestly, I don't know how 3J even got in this match.
Really? Well, I mean, I suppose
have you seen the
fair,
losing streak they're on?
They have had a pretty brutal losing streak
Going
here,
for the
but
revelation though on TJ.
as a J, they are qualified. And a pin attempt from 3J. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look. They finally did something worthwhile. It's been, what, a month?
That might just be the final bit of momentum breaking that
Teach
3J
Tyra
needs.
with that massive, hellacious spinebuster to TJ on the outside.
Oh, and 3J, it would appear, just catching their breath and waiting for the other two competitors to re-enter the ring.
3J knows they can't beat Teach Tyra.
Well, whether 3J wins this whole thing or not, it is possible that they've finally pulled out of that nosedive they were on. Oh, and Teach Tyra just bouncing off of the quartz person.
3J hitting that revelation again. Teach Tyra not worried. See that? Teach Tyra didn't even try to go for the pin there. Teach Tyra knows that he can get this done himself. He doesn't need 3J's sloppy seconds.
And 3J hitting the revelation on Teach Tyra.
Yeah. Not gonna matter.
Oh. And a pin from 3J. 1, 2. Not quite. Teach Tyra, who'd been catching his breath, finally caught it just in time to interfere.
Teach Tyra, elbow to 3J. Running shoulder breaker. Teach Tyra can take it. Teach Tyra, of course, the grandson of Teach.
Throwing 3J into the ropes. And then fell down, had to pause.
You gonna tell him how long this match has been going? I think that's part of your job.
This match has been going for over 20 minutes at this point, folks. This has, I didn't think 20 minutes was particularly notable, just given that this one is a Battle Royale match with 5 contenders throughout the course of this thing. After all, it took 9 minutes just to get all the contenders even in the ring.
That's true. Look, they're teaming up on him again. They can't even figure out what they want. Teach Tyra. Teach Tyra is determined. Teach Tyra knows what Teach Tyra's about.
3J off the ropes, but missing TJ there. TJ dropping an elbow of his own and landing it.
German suplex. And another one. Rolling through with a
third
German suplex. Teach Tyra to 3J.
Teach Tyra hitting 3 big moves there right in a row. And TJ off the ropes, but 3J avoids it easily. And a splash onto TJ there from 3J. Ooh, a back elbow from 3J. Holds up, fends off Teach Tyra. TJ goes for that elbow onto Teach Tyra, but once again avoided easily.
The ropes.
Ooh.
TJ and 3J exchanging blows.
3J on the ground. TJ throws Teach Tyra into the ropes.
Gotta say, obviously, Teach Tyra, my protege, you may say, but can't underestimate TJ. I mean, he has lost literally every match he's been in since coming here, and he will never get this. But don't underestimate the guy.
TJ is a knowledgeable and strong competitor.
Yeah.
Oh, 3J with that running power slam. Right. Teach Tyra bouncing off the ropes on both ends of the ring. And both TJ and Teach Tyra on the ground. 3J off the top ropes.
They don't even know what they're doing. Look at these two.
It would appear that they were all cycling elbows from up on that top rope. TJ out of the ring. 3J putting Teach Tyra on the ground.
Again, that massive elevated spine buster from Teach Tyra.
3J moving in for the offense against Teach Tyra, planting his head into the turnbuckle. Throwing Teach Tyra against the ropes and then dragging TJ out of the way.
Really dropped no. TJ there. Oh, going for a roll
up. 1, 2.
Yeah. You knew that was happening.
Wasn't able to hold it on Teach Tyra.
Oh, they're teaming up again.
Big assisted powerbomb there on Teach Tyra.
These two know that if they take each other out,
TJ.
neither of them can single-handedly take on Teach Tyra. Oh, and there it is. Oh, TJ interrupted Teach Tyra's machete kick there. Smart move from TJ, but a big mistake in the long run. Again, TJ knew that Teach Tyra hit that machete kick on 3J, got the pin. TJ would not even come close to being able to defeat the Chosen One.
And 3J getting out of the way to send TJ into Teach Tyra.
Absolutely whiffing that clothesline though.
Ooh. Alright. 3J, it seems, trying to take a moment to power up. Ooh, running headlong into TJ, both of them on the ground.
There we go,
Ooh.
Dragon suplex. How about TJ?
3J off the ropes with a clothesline to Teach Tyra. It would seem like 3J and TJ are keeping Teach Tyra on the ground as much as they can.
Yeah, they know it's good for them. Still fighting each other though.
Ooh.
Teach Tyra. All three competitors on the ground.
All of them catching their breath. 3J stunned for a brief moment.
There's TJ with the A-Bada Bada battery, is what it's called.
Yes. I'm familiar with the names of our competitors' finishers.
I don't know, you certainly showed it when you forgot to call that one earlier.
I don't necessarily call them all the time. The audience knows them as well.
1,
2. Teach Tyra dropping TJ. Oh, and the revelation on Teach Tyra.
See, these two, they can't even get straight what they're supposed to be doing. TJ's stopping 3J from getting the pin on Teach Tyra there. Elevated spine buster onto 3J.
Ooh, and Teach 3J, throwing 3J onto the ground. I apologize, their names are just too similar.
I believe that's the point of this match.
It is, in fact, the point of this match. That's what makes it the ultimate grudge match.
That's the point of the break. You don't need to use that.
That's the name of the match.
That's what makes this the J off.
All right, Lucas.
Show power from 3J.
This match now approaching 40 minutes.
I believe at least 20 of which have just been these three.
That is accurate, Lucas.
Oh,
Ooh.
here it is, the machete kick.
Oh!
Pummeling
Brutal
3J.
from Teach Tyra there. TJ taking advantage to deliver an elbow to 3J's face, but throwing away Teach Tyra to prevent the pin.
Here it is again.
Oh! Another one to 3J. TJ knocking down Teach Tyra, powering up and dropping an elbow.
on 3J.
All right. Ooh. 3J trying to come back and knock down Teach Tyra themselves. Oh, and there it is.
None of these competitors with the ring awareness to let someone pin the other person.
And 3J hitting the revelation on Teach Tyra. TJ pulling him up.
And running headfirst into 3J. All three competitors back on the ground.
Ooh. And 3J off the ropes, dropping an elbow onto the prone TJ.
Vicious elbow on Teach Tyra. Up to that dragon suplex.
Failed though. And TJ throwing Teach Tyra out of the ropes, immediately followed by 3J throwing TJ out of the ring.
TJ throws Teach Tyra into that corner post.
Two are now brawling in the corner outside the ring.
Massive lariat. TJ to Teach Tyra.
For those of you wondering,
Armbar.
For those of you wondering, this match has now passed 40 minutes. Definitely over 20 of which have been these three competitors just duking it out. None have managed to land a pin on one another. It always gets broken up by the third.
Goes to show the skill of TJ and Teach Tyra. Making this match go the distance, and even managing to pull 3J along for the ride.
Oh,
TJ
one,
letting it happen
two.
this time. Teach Tyra with
It
the kick
doesn't
out.
land. Oh, TJ kicking them both down, but Teach Tyra back up right away. Teach Tyra has certainly taken less damage than 3J, not taking 2 machete kicks so far.
Teach Tyra the freshest in this match, entering last.
And 3J collides with the other two, and they all go down. And once again.
These three must be pretty tired right now.
A little bit of Three Stooges style slapstick comedy there.
Teach Tyra going after 3J now. That elevated spine buster again. Big power slam. Oh,
Oh.
TJ with a roll-up on Teach Tyler.
1, 2, 3. 3J does not interfere, and Teach Tyra's out of the match. It seems you were wrong, Lucas.
Ah,
He
I
is
told
not
you.
going to be the victor here.
Don't underestimate TJ. Let's just say, you haven't seen the last of Teach Tyra here in RZW.
I mean, I would expect not, considering he's a competitor who's been added to the roster.
Absolutely is. Oh,
And 1, 2, but 3J can't hold that pin. Ooh, several headbutts to TJ. Of course, TJ being the most tired in this match, having entered first
that's true.
against Teach.
You know, this really is just to show how strong the 4044 are.
This is, I
Ooh,
suppose that is accurate.
TJ hitting the ref.
Ooh, the ref is on the ground in pain, but that isn't going to stop the fight. Ooh, and a brutal armbar from TJ.
The ref is bleeding. And 3J taps
Ooh.
out to the armbar.
Congratulations to TJ, the victor of the Ultimate Grudge match.
Yeah, what?
All right, fine.
Match here tonight.
The J off.
There you go. Now, I like you, Tommy. We just gotta get you loosened up after having to deal with Cedric all the time.
All right, well, folks, that was quite an exciting match there. As we said, the Ultimate Grudge match. And now up next, the closing match of the night. I'm sorry.
Alright, you have a champion here, Tommy.
Yes.
You're not even gonna ask me about my match earlier? You're not gonna take this chance for an exclusive interview with Galactic's new crime partner?
All right, Lucas, I'll bite. What do you think of your match?
Oh, easy victory. You know, Isaac, we all know, Isaac's the weakest link. Look, Matt let Cedric get in his head. It's a thing he does. He gets too focused on one thing. You should see the guy play Pathfinder. But he let Cedric get in his head, and well, he lost his belt. And Isaac just happened to be the one in the ring at the time. TJ, not bad. You just saw him win the J off. But TJ can't go the distance in a singles match. So Isaac beat him. But then it gets down to me and Isaac, and well, I think we saw how that went. My boot in his face. 1, 2, 3.
And when Matt inevitably comes after the belt, wanting to take it back, what do you think your chances there? He did hold it for quite a while, including again after a one-on-one match with you.
He can try.
Strong words, bold words from Lucas here. And now, for the final match of tonight, very exciting, the title fight between the Potato Priestess and the President. That's right, folks. It is Fall Feelings versus US Grant in the second RZW Championship match. Will Grant manage to take the belt from Fall?
Grant, of course, coming into RZW, debuting against Fall Feelings, getting a victory there, has not had a chance to challenge the champion again.
And go to the ring now. There we are, US Grant.
There he is.
The oldest member of the league and really the toughest son of a bitch around.
Absolutely is.
But the question is, will it be enough to overcome the divine power of the Potato Priestess, the servant of a vengeful god, Fall Feelings? And there she is, folks, the Salt Woman.
RZW champion, you know, even I have to admit, Fall Feelings, absolutely one hell of a competitor here in RZW. Pointing to the sky, pointing to that potato in the sky.
Really undeniable. I mean, Matt, who refuses to respect any of his competitors,
It's true.
has admitted his respect for Fall Feelings.
And US Grant, well, you gotta hand it to him. US Grant has come a long way.
I mean, he really incredibly tough. The way he's managed to survive that post-apocalyptic hostile alien takeover future.
That snap suplex is Paul Felix.
Ooh. Oh!
Looked like Grant went for a Frankensteiner there, and Paul Felix countered into a powerbomb and a pin. Test of strength, Grant with the advantage into a drop toe hold. Dragon screw leg whip.
Although they are about the same height, Grant does have a significant weight advantage here.
Very true. Will we see power of the potato plummet out of the sky? Or will we see a spinal reconstruction here tonight?
We shall find out.
Elbow to the face of U.S. Grant. Top vertical suplex. Dragon screw leg whip again. Grant trying to keep Paul Felix on the ground. Can't let her get up in the air to hit that potato plummet.
Ooh.
Paul Felix may be a former skydiving instructor, but U.S. Grant has issued a no-fly zone over this range.
Ah, good one, Lucas.
Thank you.
And Grant out of the ring with Paul Felix following.
Goes
She
Grant
throws him back
into the
in.
ring. Paul Felix, of course, cannot lose her title on a disqualification.
Keeping Grant out of the ring, while not necessarily sportsmanlike, is not a terrible tactic for her. Ooh, and that Boston Crab from Paul Felix.
Grant whiffing that clothesline. Snap suplex.
And that chin lock from Grant. Paul Felix escapes. Oh, nice vertical suplex from Paul Felix.
Corner. Running back elbow. Felix for that sidewalk slam though. DDT U.S. Grant. Up to the top. Felix.
Oh, but a miss.
For that double rotation moonsault. U.S. Grant though with the 630 senton.
Paul Felix, of course, as a former skydiving instructor, tends to favors a lot of those aerial moves.
Certainly does.
That one missed. And a chin lock from Paul Felix.
Trying to get to the ropes, breaks out of it anyway.
Ooh.
Absolutely missing that dropkick on U.S. Grant. Exchange of blows these two.
And they both go down, but Grant is up first.
Gotta hand it to him. One tough son of a bitch.
One tough son of a bitch.
Paul Felix using that figure four leg lock. Hopefully hers is more effective than Isaac's. Grant up to that top rope.
Oh, Grant thinking better of it, gets down to face Paul Felix on the ground. Ooh.
Flipping out of that suplex into a lariat and an elbow to the face. Massive clothesline.
And a couple of back elbows from Paul Felix.
Knee to the back. Camel clutch. Hammer throw into the ropes. Big back body drop. German suplex from Paul Felix into the
One,
bridge.
two, but Grant breaks out.
Oh, and there it is, the potato plummet. Could this be it? 1, 2, 2.9! U.S. Grant kicking out of the potato plummet.
The toughest son of a bitch alive.
Absolutely is.
Only one man can take a direct hit from the potato god.
Get back up and keep fighting. U.S. Grant determined to leave here with this RZW title. Will we see both championships change hands tonight? Ooh, up top,
Remains to be
Perky.
seen. Ooh.
Big overhead cutter.
Oh, but fall feelings.
German suplex again. 1, 2,
2.9.
U.S. Grant not going down here tonight. Big clothesline.
That man will keep fighting until the day he dies.
Sure will. U.S. Grant doing quite well on the defense here tonight, but not seeing much offense out of him. This match now passing 10 minutes. Staggered after that back elbow for fall feelings. Into the ropes. Ooh, and a knee to the gut. Fall feelings went to under the ropes, but got winded. Getting that potato club, it must have taken a lot out of her. Ran up the top rope. Big splash. Couldn't tell if it quite hit that. Fall feelings out of breath, Grant on the ground. Big headbutt for fall feelings.
Ooh, coupling brutal elbows from fall feelings there.
Ooh!
Ooh!
Knees right to the chest.
Grant on the ground, but fall feelings catching her breath.
I feel that Grant won't be able to hit some of those big moves he's known for with the wind knocked out of him. The ropes. Big boot to the face.
And a stomp from Grant.
Fall feelings
style.
expertly takes Grant to the ground. Up to the top rope. Double moonsault. Too close to the ropes. Gotta watch out for
That
those
doesn't
rope
work
breaks in
out.
the ring. Oh, and here it is.
Oh.
The spinal reconstruction.
1, 2, 3!
U.S. Grant gaining the RZW Championship from Fall Feelings. Finally dethroning the champion since our very first episode.
That's right, folks. U.S. Grant, the 18th President of the United States, the second champion of RZW.
And Grant, you know, we have something in common, so maybe, you and me sometime we might have a little fun.
I don't know that Ulysses S. Grant envies your, Jarlid, but, you know, he may still take you up on that
You
offer.
have a problem with that? You have a problem with this belt?
I don't have a problem with it.
So, and here I thought Cedric was the one who,
I don't have a problem with the belt. I just, you know, Jarlid.
look. We'll talk sometime. We'll talk. I like you, and that's a good position to be in.
Okay.
But what a night we've had here tonight at the RZW Altercation in August. My great victory, Matt's great victory, TJ's great victory. It seems that Isaac is the only one of the four of us. We're coming out on top tonight. You might have something to say to him about that.
You know, I can see the little place where you're supposed to write the date of the food that you store in there. Well, folks, that was a very exciting altercation in August. The title change, 2 titles changed hands tonight. TJ won the official first battle of all of the J's. And, yeah, we had a lot of fun. We hope you did too. We will not see you next week because due to personal reasons, Cedric and I will not be able to make it to the booth here next week. So we will not be having RZW.
Well, look, you two may be a bit of a pain sometime, but we really can't do this without you guys.
Thank you, Lucas. I appreciate it. We will see you guys in 2 weeks. Good night.